Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Tisha's 2-Minute Tips. We're talking today about little known ways to business success, and we're here in my kitchen to give you a real life example of how you can make your life easier and thus your business life easier. So here I have my Sunbeam Mixmaster Deluxe. I learned how to cook using my grandmother's Sunbeam Mixmaster Deluxe, and it was so old that the numbers on the dial were completely worn out, so I kind of had to learn by feel. But once the anniversary edition came out, I bought one for myself because this was the way I knew how to bake. And I'm very proud to say that it's been 4 generations of women learning how to bake using the Sun Mixmaster Deluxe, because my daughter earlier today made her first cake using my Sunbeam Mixmaster Deluxe. And honestly, this is on its last legs. It doesn't work all that well, and it vibrates and moves off the counter if you don't hold it in place. And so my Sunbeam Mixmaster Deluxe is really not working all that well, but I keep using it because it's comfortable and I know what the glitches are, even though it doesn't work all that well. Meanwhile, I've kept my KitchenAid, which is a special design for breast cancer awareness, signed by an Iron Chef, in the box for years because I don't want to give up the old system. And sometimes we're in business, especially when we've been in business for a while. I've seen this a lot, especially with my 7-figure clients. The system that they have is old and it doesn't quite work, but they know what it is, and so they don't want to give it up. And sometimes it takes me coming in as an objective third person who is unbiased and who also has your best interest and your business best interest at heart to say, hey, you have something that you've never taken out of the box and used that could really serve you better in the future. While it's not typical lawyer work, sometimes I have a client who says, hey, come on in and help me revise my customer contracts. And we upgrade them to a better system. And by upgrading them to a better system, sometimes I look at it and we redo the intake system to make it more efficient and cover more contingencies. And we also look on the back end and say, if things start to fall apart, what do we have in place with the new system to avoid any problems? And if you're a new startup and you don't have a system yet, that's also a great time to come and visit me. As a business owner myself, I wish I had set up more systems in place when I started instead of creating them as I went along. So as you're planning for the next business year, think about revising your systems. And if you need any help, please feel free to call us because we're always happy to help you with that. I hope you found this helpful and thought-provoking. I'll talk to you next week. Thanks.